Good evening. Frankie. Yes, Hazmat Cage. Something like that. Something like that. This is what I'm going for, kind of, but really going to feel this one out. I've been looking forward to doing this. This was my little pet project when I got Hazmat. And then I saw Luke Cage on the Unreleased. Lucas Cage. Known in Japan as Luke Kage. The bulletproof man, the hero of Harlem. Probably one of my favorite ongoing cards in the game, and I haven't even played with him yet. Everybody's Colossus now. So that's pretty good. So I even think I would consider running him in, running some sort of ongoing variant with Luke Cage. Typhoid Mary, so there's a couple of things we could do. And I haven't really looked up the lists yet. I don't know what people are playing. This is what I'm trying. But you have cards like Typhoid Mary. Basically, if Luke Cage is on the field, no effect. And cards like Yellow Jacket, where no effect. Also, if you've been Scorpioned after you play Luke Cage, everything goes back to its base strength. So it is also a hard Scorpion counter. So the idea that I had is just give your opponent a bunch of crap on their board and then just send them into the negatives. So you can win with 0 in some lanes. That's the idea. So Hood for Demons, really nice late game play. I really like just supplementing. You could even play it with Wong in some cases, just so you can keep the pressure on. But the Hood here for Viper to pass over. Hood Viper, you could live without it. I just wanted to try it, but I don't think that's necessary for this. Black Widow forces your opponent to play something crappy on their board, so you can start sending it into the negatives with Hazmat, hopefully. Debris, again, give them rocks. Hobgoblin, Green Goblin, stuff they can't use, clog their board up. But where this really should come together is Wong and Hazmat and Odin. So that is a lot of negatives that none of them will hit us with Luke Cage on the board, which was really one of the biggest problems that the deck had, because Hazmat is a mirrored effect, afflicting all other cards with -1 power. Pretty powerful effect, and you could get away with it a little bit because you could play like very low units, like the idea that Viper is sending a unit over. So like even if it was like a 1, it wouldn't even matter because it's going to be a -5 or 6 when you're done with it. So there was potential, and I played, but I mean, this was when I had almost no cards. I mean, I did have Wong, and I did have Hazmat, and I did have Viper, so I was living some type of dream, but now we got Luke Cage. Yeah, and I always had Debris, so I always had the pieces for this. But now I feel like it's together. Toxic deck, so toxic. For the lore people, who is Hazmat? Kidnapped and experimented on against her will by Norman Osborn, Jennifer Takeda has become a danger to all around her. Her lethal powers make everyone around her sick. Thanks, Hikatron. And Luke Cage, who we probably know a lot more of. After undergoing a variant of the super soldier treatment in jail for a crime he didn't commit, the man formerly known as Carl Lucas was given superhuman strength and unbreakable skin. Adopting the name Power Man, Luke Cage became the hero for hire. Okay, cool. I'm glad that was actually in there because that's the name of the stream. Hero for hire. And he has worked with Iron Fist a lot, so it's not just in the Defenders that they just mishmash them together. All right. Boom. Finally Hazmat. I don't know how this is going to go, guys. I almost want to do some warm-up games with something else because I haven't played since you last saw me. But that's no fun. Let's go. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Luke Cage is in jail for a crime he didn't commit. It's like the beginning of like a judge show. The A-Team? Well, it's definitely not something in my memory. But hey, maybe it is. Maybe because a lot of my references are usually like parodies of stuff that was like Simpsons parodied it like in the 80s. So I still have like some knowledge of it. But it's like I only have parody knowledge. One of these days I'm going to hook my iPad back up. Play some McBeard original music. No lyrics, don't worry. It's pretty much this. Night Court didn't have that kind of intro. Night Court was a sitcom, wasn't it? I mean, like one of those like semi-serious judge shows. Like not like it's. I mean, no, but it can't be a judge show because that basically implies that the person is innocent, and they wouldn't do that. All right, we have Hazmat finally here. But we don't do anything now, which is good. That's why we have Sunspot here, because we need to see... Oh, Vormir will not get... Okay, so that's going to block the hood because that's obviously Vormir. Oh, negative zone. Well, that's nice. Okay, so let's give some... I think we give some rocks here. Throw some rocks. So we... No, wait. We also get the rocks. We just took Viper out, and now it's just like, boy, I wish I had Viper. Yeah, sitcom. I was too young when Night Court was a sitcom to care about it, but I was old enough to like I was just like I watched a lot of Cheers in syndication, but not when it was really popular. But I remember like Cheers, like the final episode up, but I was like really young. I was like, I don't even know, single digits, quite possibly. This is starting to look not great, but we do have Luke Cage and Hazmat. So let's see. It is an ongoing card. Spectrum can do something. Also, by playing Luke Cage, the rock bounces right back up to 0, right? That's good. It seems like actually fine, right? Because Luke Cage is an ongoing effect, it's just like it checks if anything is below its base strength, and if it is, it's not anymore. You kids these days, yeah, I'm you kids. I'm you kids, yeah. I'm looking over the edge of the. I'm looking over the edge of the. How am I gonna say this? The edge of my 30s. Oh, look at this. That is not the worst thing in the world. Could have been worse, but now we can't Odin it or anything. Oh, well, we can, though. On New York, we can. What happens if my opponent plays Arrow and I've played Hobgoblin? Does Hobgoblin move over? Actually, I've never seen that before. You played dozens of games and you've played against Leader twice? You don't get it? You don't get why you're not seeing it more often, or you don't get why people think it's good? My opponent could be playing Leader right now, which is fine because I have Odin. I can send it back, if that's even good. It's kind of hard to gauge like how strong your board presence really is with this. It's like there's like it's low point. Everything's sweet and low, right? My opponent's confident though. The rat is confident. You see Null more than Leader? I've never seen Null. Magneto. Oh. People's Court. Is that how it starts? Is People's Court the one that starts off with like that piano thing like dun dun dun? I think that is what it is. I didn't watch that either, but that's like often parodied, right? Okay, so what we want, so Odin will trigger Debris first and then Hazmat, right? Is this enough? We have to win at New York in negative zone, though. Look at that rock holding down the zone. Alright. Whoa, that effect. Alright, a rock, another rock, Odin. Making arrow pull Odin over here. Oh, yes. Fine. That's great. That was great. That's a lot of red. That's a lot of red over there. Yeah, look at this. Let's get it. He snapped into it. I think it's cooler if I just wait for like Sauron to come out. Although I think that card might be meta. That card might actually be very good. If it's like with Zero and Sauron, like you can't miss. You can't miss with that deck now. Okay, well we'd like to get the tiger there if we can. So let's fill up this row. So Luke Cage, Quinjet, they all have the same like roaring sound effect. It's got to be a placeholder, right? Because Quinjet doesn't really sound like a jet. It just has that kind of that roar. Okay. So we want to send the Green Goblin over to Vormir, I guess. I am Groot. If Luke Cage costs 6,000, he'd have his own sound. No, it's not like that. Like, these cards aren't programmed and designed with the price in mind. We have so we have the tiger. If we were to draw it, we have debris with the rocks. Although our opponent gets that benefit as well. I don't know why I don't know. The hood feels like he's really in the way right now. Rescue. So we can play Debris and Hazmat. And then Odin. Which would trigger Debris first and then Hazmat. Hit it. Cosmo. Oh, and I get the rock bonus and my opponent doesn't. Is this going to be enough? Okay, hold on. Okay, so we play Odin, we win Vormir. Let's assume we do. Yo, we're doing okay. This is actually like working out for us. I feel like I'm getting a lot of surrenders. More surrenders than yesterday when we were actually playing Leech. Flavorful. Who is Debris? Well, Debris, I'll tell you, hot and cold. Thanks for asking. Deborah Fields joined the New Mutants reality TV show to showcase her augmentative telekinetic style, later joining the Secret Adventures. Shh, don't tell anybody. Yeah, so there was, I think in some storyline, you know, heroes and mutants, they're so mainstream, they actually have like a reality show that just has mutants on it. Seems realistic. All right, where are we getting to a situation where we know what a good snap is? Black Widow, okay. Ooh, Nexus. Nexus, okay. Nexus, very good. Just Sunspot alone is pretty good. Like the boys? The boys? Well, I mean, the boys as in, like, heroes are mainstream, I guess, but, like the Avengers. Like that universe. So... Is it just better to... No, we want to zap. We want to give him a little zap zap. He has to play it. Dark Dimension's bad for Hazmat. I feel like the goblins are quite strong on the Nexus. I mean, these effects in general, pretty strong in the Nexus. Oh, okay. Wong and White Tiger. Wow, okay. We can launch a lot of tigers potentially into the Nexus. I think that's what we're doing. I think we're setting up Wong here. The rocks don't... we don't care about rocks. We have what we want. Khazar. Oh, Hazmat. Oh, shit. So, yeah, these are protected by Dark Dimension. But what's important is the Nexus is going to take all this. So, but, I mean, let's look at the points, though. Hazmat, it's going to be -2, -4, but -4 to everything. And I could let Sunspot... Well, no, we play Luke Cage, too. And then we could play Odin into that, I guess. I don't know. Is this good? I mean, the white tie... Oh, okay, great. Well, my opponent's flipping over cards, but this is good for Odin, right? Electra kills Sunspot. Sure. Sunspot's not really doing a lot of work for us. And Sunspot. All right, I think we win, right? We win for sure with this Odin play. I believe. That's a lot of negative points on the Nexus. So that's -8 to everywhere. And we probably will win at Lake Kujia as well. Okay, and also this is resolving after the fact, so we might even win at Dark Dimension if it's enough point. Oh wait, never mind. Wait, what? Oh right, Dark Dimension's last. Zam, zam, zam. Oof. One more time. That's a lot of negatives. Zam, zam, zam. Widow's Bite. Squirrel Girl. Huh. Blade. Almost at 0. And Ant-Man. Not bad. Victory. Who is Sunspot? An heir to the Brazilian fortune, young Robert Bobby DaCosta joined the New Mutants to gain control of his powers before they destroyed him. So Debris and Sunspot are in the same team, I guess. Nice hand again. This deck is dope. Human Torch. You don't see that every day. Literally. Project Peggy. So wait, if I send Human Torch into the negatives, it'll double his negative, right? Is this gonna work? He'll be at 0, so he won't ever double. Please tell me it works like that. He's gonna move first though, right? Okay, Cloak. Arrow. Okay. That's funny. Human Torch can't get any bigger now. I love it. Okay, Green Goblin sucks here, but that's okay. We can do. So that's funny. Arrow only for me to... That's so funny. That's so funny to me. I hope we win this. Let's clog the board up for him. And then we just want to draw Odin, right? Oh, he played me here with... All right. Lamentus 1. Oh shit. There's Odin. What? This is so good. We have dominated this game, right? We've just dominated it. This will only fix Wong's health. Wait, why would there be any other health missing? Did Sunspot lose any? I can't remember, but like Sunspot's health went up and then was reduced. Luke Cage should not restore that, but wait, it would though, because it's got, well, in this case, no. But it would still remember, like here, -1/-1, it would just negate those things. So the boost would still stay, I think. It's gonna be nasty. I think I have to just, yeah, we just take the Sunspot points. Oh my, this is so great. Okay, this is probably going to be the best negative game we have. This could be the best highlight we have. I think we're going to win, right? So, not only do we hit Hazmat twice, we get another rock before it hits again. Multiple man. Wow, this fell apart for my opponent. Let's go. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Hot stuff coming through. Okay, so I think what I'm finding in this deck is that Debris is a superstar. I didn't think that she'd be this good, but she is this good. Super Flow. Pretty good for us, because we can block Super Flow. I actually think I could just snap right now. I'm tilted. Playing on tilt. Oh my god, are you serious? Camartage? Like, yeah. It's pretty nasty, right? Basically, tigers everywhere. He better, he needs Cosmo, like, maintenant. At this point, do I care about the energy? I don't. At this point, I do not. Tiger! 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 Tiger uppercut!
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Look at you. Okay, 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 okay. Alright, I just need to play. I'm just playing points now. Alright, well, that being said, we win. He was ready to shut me down, but I let them out the cage. Tiger's out the cage. You call this deck Tiger Cage? Oh shit! This whole time the deck has not been on the screen. You guys are just. You guys could have been yelling at me, screaming at me. What is this? Opponent retreats. That one looked good too. Yo, Sricky 007. It's true. Yeah, we're playing. We've got some good highlights already. So there will be a video. Green Goblin. Okay, this is a pretty sick start. Excuse me. This is probably where destroying is going to come in, so maybe I don't want to play Green Goblin. Wait, I wouldn't play Green Goblin, but I'd play Viper. Play Viper later. These options. Yo, Price. How are ya? Now we're seeing Mysterio all the time. Armor on Nova? What? This is actually so sick for me because if my opponent decides... This is like whatever, right? But I mean, man, if my opponent doesn't play a card here, he's screwed. I'm just thinking, like, do I play Debris as well? I feel like maybe I could get away with running an aura that helps. Like, somebody recommended Patriot, and it kind of works. Demon, Rocks. I mean, I do want my points here. Oh, sweet. Look at this shit. So good. I'm snapping. Ooh, big problems. For my opponent, I mean. I'd like to control the Tiger here, so... But I don't want to lock Hazmat out of... Like, this is a pretty good place for Hazmat, I think. If I draw Odin. But the issue is, like, I can and will be able to block, like, to hurt Lizard here. All right. Oh boy. All right, we can play Wong Hazmat. Just right off the top. Still have points for everything. So, give him Green Goblin. Wong Hazmat. Wait, what? Not enough energy. What? Not okay. Forget Green Goblin. Spoke too soon. So we take the Lizard down by 3. Now it's 7 versus 8, plus it's minus 6. Looks strong. Little Sarah. This is not the end, right? This is not the end. The wrap. But if I hit Odin and we got White Tiger. Bam, bam. Spider-Woman's quite strong, so just Spider-Woman on Wakandan Embassy? Yes! This deck's hitting, man. It's hitting. Do I have Absorbing Man? I do. Oh. Absorbing Man, of course. We are going to change this deck around when Vormir is gone, because Hood is... I'm not crazy about it. Hood Viper. I mean, it's fine. It's just... I mean, it was good there. I mean, it is good. It is like Viper. Like the point of Viper is you don't have to give, like playing. This deck has a really good turn 5, basically, because you can play Debris Hazmat, you can play Viper Goblin, you can play like any combination of these things.